Hi, George here, and I'll be showing you how to separate sounds inside of Minecraft so you can get more sounds and more flexibility in your resource packs. An example right here is the TNT and the creeper. Both of these use the exact same hissing sound right before they blow up. It's a sound called fuse. So if you just change the sound file fuse, it's going to change both of these, and maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you want to have fuse on TNT, you want to have something different on the creeper. I'll be showing you how you can do that in this video. Okay, the first thing we need to do is to set up a new location to build the resource pack in. And let's go over to the desktop and I'll show you how that's done. All right, I made a folder on my C drive. I named it pack. Call it anything you want. That's just what I did. You may want to have your own pack.png file. I have one right down here. It's just a 128 by 128 square image, and it's a PNG file format. That's all that is. And you need to have your new sound over here. I have one here. It's an MP3 file. Now I got this sound off of Pixabay where you can get a lot of free sound effects. Let me show you where that is in case you want to find some sounds that way. And it's right here at pixabay.com. And go over here to sound effects and just type in a search for the kind of sound effect that you want. Here's one that I did for fireworks. Lots of different interesting fireworks sounds in here. And to download one of these things, you just click on the download button over here, right-hand side. Now notice that these have the length right down here. If you're doing most sound effects in Minecraft, they're going to be really short sound files. This is just a little 4-second sound file. That'd be a good length for your sound file. Here's a 3-second. That would be a good length. 18 seconds is too long for most sounds. So look for the real short sound lengths in here and use those. Again, these are all free to use. Okay, let's go back over to our resource pack. Here we go. Now I found one that has kind of a science fiction feel that I'll be using here. It's the wrong sound to use, the wrong kind of sound to use for replacing the fuse, but it's real easy to hear the difference. So we'll use this one for testing. And then once I know that it works, we can then go back in and change the sound to a different sound. So get your coding right first using an easy to recognize one, and then just change the sound file itself to a different sound when you're all set to go and it's all working correctly. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll hear what this one sounds like. There you go, just kind of a goofy little sci-fi intro sound thing. So we'll use that one and make sure our sound pack works. Okay, now the first thing we need to do is to get this into Minecraft, and we'll then check that, make sure that it's working in Minecraft. Once we have that done, then we can go ahead and attach that to the creeper. So for that, we need a few more things in here. We'll be doing a basic resource pack, so let's get that set up. Make a few folders, click on New and Folder. Your first folder's Assets. Go inside of this one, New Folder. This one's Minecraft. There we go. Go inside of here, New Folder. And this one is Sounds. And we'll need one more folder in here. Go inside of Sounds, go up to New and Folder, and also make a new folder named Custom. And we'll put our new sounds inside of this one. Okay, let's go back out of here, and let's put this back to large icons. There we are. We also need to convert all of your sound files into .ogg files. Now you can't just rename the .mp3 to .ogg. That does not work. It has to be converted. And if you have a desktop computer, I like using a program called Audacity. It's free and it's a very powerful sound editing program. If you don't have that, then you can use a website that does the same thing, just convert that over to MP3. Let me show you how this is done inside of Audacity. I'll bring that program up. Here we go. Now the easy way to get your sound in here is just to drag and drop. So I'll just drag it like that. There we go. And notice that this is a stereo sound. So we need to do two things here. We need to convert this to mono and convert it over to the .ogg format. We can do both of those with the export function. Go up to File, come down to Export Audio, and this is rename this up here. I'm going to be renaming this one to Hiss, and then put it into your working folder. If you're not already there, like I'm already located right there, if you're not there, just choose Browse and then navigate to your folder. This needs to be an ogg vorbis file right there, or just OGG, and just convert that to mono. Everything else can stay the same. Choose Export, and let's double check. We should see it over here in our folder. Let's go to Assets, Minecraft, Sounds, Custom, and there it is. Okay, that's all taken care of. We can now close down Audacity, and I won't save that. Now go back here to our root folder. So far, so good. Now we need to add a new file. That's a sounds.json file. And it's inside the Assets and Minecraft, and it's right here in the same location as the Sounds folder. Now to do this, I'll be editing this in Notepad++. Let me bring that up, and it's right here. And we need this little bit of code up here with just one small change to it. Now I'll put all of the code when we're finished up on my website so you can download right from there. I'll put a link for that in the description. But let me walk you through this. Again, this is just a sample. It has an opening curly bracket right here and a closing curly bracket. And then it has this object right in here. And this is the name right here and then the value over here. Real fast walkthrough on this one. Custom, this is the folder that your sound is in. We're using the same custom folder and then a dot and then the name of the file. And we named ours hiss. So that's correct. And it's the same thing over here, except it's just separated by a /. Let's just make this one hiss. Okay. Now master right here under category, this is fine for us. This is just the slider control that controls the sounds inside of the interface in the options for Minecraft. And master is just fine. There's a bunch that you can use in here, but for our purposes, we'll leave this at master. Okay, so we're good here. Now I need to save this out. Click on the save button. So go inside of assets and Minecraft, and right here, right next to the sounds folder, just call this one sounds.json, .json, and save. Okay, that's now done. Close that down. We can now build a pack. We only need just one more thing in here, and that's the pack.mc meta file. Now, this used to be included in the vanilla resource pack. Minecraft stopped doing that, so I'm putting them on my website now. Let me bring up my website, and I'll show you where you can get that. And it's right here. I'll put this link in the description. And if you want the actual code, there it is if you're curious. But real easy, just go over here, find your version of Minecraft, and download the one that you need for your versions. We need this one right here. I'm in 121.4 right now. I put a new version up here every single time that Minecraft is updated. So all the versions are listed right here. Okay, click on this and download this back into the working folder. Choose save, and we're done with that. Okay, here it is. Let's just open this thing up. I'm going to right click on this and I'll open in a new window. That way we can just drag and drop that over here. There we go. Okay, let's close the zip file down. You can delete that. We no longer need that. And inside of here, again, I'm editing this inside of Notepad++. And here we go, custom pack. Now leave the pack format alone. This is correct for 121.4. And I'm just going to change the name up here. And I'll make the description custom creeper sound. And save that. Okay, so we have our sounds.json made, and we have our pack MC meta right here. So everything is done. We can now compile this into a resource pack, load it into the game, and test the sound, make sure that the sound works. You click on asset, hold the control key down, click on your pack PNG file and the pack MC meta file. Right click, and let's compress this to a zip file. Now let's call it creeper sound. Okay, let's now get this into the game. And for that, let's go back and open up the Minecraft launcher. Here we are. Go up to installations and latest release and click on that folder icon right there. This opens up the Minecraft folder. And in here, let's scroll down and find resource packs and open that up. And then we'll copy our pack right into here. I'll put this right like that. And let's bring this one up here. Now let's right drag it over here and copy. There we go. Let's get these out of the way. Okay, we can now click on play and let's launch Minecraft and test the sound out. Okay, here we are on the Minecraft menu page. If you want to find out how I customize this, I'll have links for that in the description, different videos on different parts of that. We want to come down here to options and resource packs, and then find your new pack over here, left-hand side. There we go, creeper sound. That's the name I named the zip, and here is the name that I included in the MC meta file right down here, the pack MC meta. Click on the arrow, brings it over here. Choose done, and done again. Single player. Let's go into the game, and let's test this out with the play sound command. Let's say / and then play sound, and a space. And in here, you can just begin typing your sound. It begins with custom. And you'll find it right there. Minecraft custom hiss. That's the sound. And then hit the enter key. And there we go. There's the sound. Do it one more time. Play sound. Begin typing in the name. Custom hiss right at the top there. Hit the enter key. And there we go. Okay, the sound is in the game and working fine. Let's now attach it to that creeper back there in behind. Okay, back out of the game again. I'll save and quit. And let's go back to our working folder right here. Okay, so far so good. You can delete this. Now we no longer need that because we're adding more to it. Let's now go back into assets, Minecraft, back to the sounds.json file. Open this one up. Now we need some additional code in here. And we're going to be putting it right below this custom hiss. So we're adding in some new code, new sections. So go over here to this close bracket right here. put a comma right there and a space, and our new code goes in down here. Let me show you now where you can find the codes for these things. Let's bring up the Minecraft launcher again and go back to the folder right here. And then inside here, come down to Assets, open this up. Inside here, go into Indexes, and then you need to find your index for the game. Now, it should be the highest number. Now, from 119 and earlier, it actually had the name of the version right there, 110, 112, 119. There's the Deep Dark Side snapshot. After 119, they've just been numbered. Right now, we're on number 19 down here. So open up 19.json, and you find a whole lot of strange code in here. Now, one trick on this is if you open your window a little bit, the code can line up a bit better like that, just a bit more clean. Notice at the top we have some stuff up here. We have objects. Here's some icon files. Here's some snapshot icon files. Here's all the language files are in here. Let's go down to the end of the language files. Below that here is the high contrast resource pack. Here's the programmer art resource pack. And below that is Minecraft sounds.json right here. This is the vanilla sounds.json file. We need to have this. Now, notice that after this, there's a colon, and then it says hash, and there's this big number right in here. You need to copy this number out. So right-click and copy. There we go. And look at your first two characters here. This is a 04. These are all different. There's a 14. Here's an A8. Here's a DD. So look at your first two characters. This is 04. Let's go back to our folder again, right here. Back out to Assets. Come down to Objects, and then find the 04 folder. It's down a little ways. Right here, 04. Open this up, and then search for that long number up here. So search field, right-click, and paste. There we go. This is that sound.json file. I'm going to copy this over to our working folder. Put that right here. Here's the working folder over here. Let's go back to the pack folder right there, and let's set this to large icons again. Okay. Now take this and right drag it over into here and copy. Don't move. Make sure you copy. Okay, now this is the sound.json file. We can get rid of this. We're done with that. And we're done with that. So click into the name and rename it sounds.json. Click outside and it should go back to Notepad if that's what you're using. And then open this up. Again, this is the default sounds.json. We need a little bit of code out of this. Open this up. And this has all of the sounds listed inside of the game, and sometimes a few more things like weight and volume and stuff. But let's do a search up here. Search, find, and we're going to be looking for a creeper. Let's find next. We don't want that. That's the note block. And then next here. And then down here, now we're into the section, the ones that say entity. That's the right section. We can close this down. And here are all of the different sounds that the creeper makes. There's the death sound. That's that explosion. Here's the hurt sound. And we want the one down here that says primed. That's entity creeper primed. That's the one that you want because this uses that random sound right here. This is the same sound that the TNT uses. So that's what you want. And I'm going to go here from right in front of that quotation mark, right down here to the closing curly brackets. So it's this bit right there. If you accidentally get that comma, no problem. We can just delete that later. So we want to copy this section out. Right-click and copy. And let's go back over here. This is our sounds.json file. And we're going to paste it in right here. Right-click and paste. It goes right there. Now we need two things in here. The first one is we need to rename this. We're in the custom folder like that. And our sound name is hiss. So we change that to point at the right name. That's just what we have listed right up here. Same thing. And then here's the real trick to this. We need to get this to overwrite the vanilla resource pack. So we don't want Minecraft using the normal one. We want it to use our new one here. And the way you do that is go up here where it says sounds. Let's put a new line above sounds and put a quotation mark up here. Type in replace, quotation mark, colon, and type in true, and then put a comma after that, right there. Very important that you have that comma. If you copy the comma at the end like this, just delete that comma down there. We don't want that one. So there is our new bit of text, and this tells Minecraft to use this sound instead of the regular sound. So that's how we replace that regular sound with our new sound. Go ahead, we can save this. Let's now go back to our resource pack. You can save that for later if you want to. It's useful to have out where you can get to it for other sounds. So we just went in and we edited that. That's now been changed. Let's now make a new pack. Click on your assets, Hold the control key down. You want the pack MC meta and the pack.png. Right click, compress to zip file. I'll call it Creeper Sound 2. Let's now put this into the game. Go back to the launcher, back to that folder right here. There we go. Come down to Resource Packs, open this up. Let's find the old Creeper Sound right here. Delete that one. And then let's drag this over here. Right copy, like that. There we go. Okay, let's now go into the game and test that one. And we should now have our new sound replacing that hissing sound that the Creeper makes before it blows up. Okay, click on play. Load this back in again. Okay, back to the title page. Come down to Options, Resource Packs, and let's find our new pack here, left-hand side. There we go, Creeper Sound 2. Bring that over. There we go. Choose Done, and into the game. And let's test that out. Now, of course, I'll have to be in survival mode to do this. So the Creeper will go ahead and blow up for me. So let's change our mode here. Game mode survival. All right, now if I get close to the Creeper, he's going to spot me. He's going to try to blow up, and we should hear our new sound. Let's go ahead, we'll do that. And there it was. Wanted to just double check that. Let's do another one of these. Put down another egg right here. And there we go. Oh, got the TNT that time too. So there you go. We just changed that one sound on the Creeper and made it a new sound for us. Now, of course, that was the wrong kind of sound to use. I go back and I find a better hissing sound or something for that. But as I said at the beginning, real easy to hear the difference this way, so we know that the sound has worked. So that's how you change those sounds that are shared by different blocks and give them their own sounds. You can do the same thing for trees. If you want to chop down trees, you can do that for different trees or anything else that's sharing a sound inside of Minecraft. Now, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Also, click on subscribe. I need a lot more subscribers. I want to get that 100,000 play button back there. And to do that, I need 100,000 subscribers. I'm only at 76,000 right now. So hit that subscribe and help me get to that play button. Also, make sure you hit that bell icon for notifications of my new videos. And I'll see you next time.